Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the geothermal. Okay, this topic we already discussed in the last class, I think, but it was not that much complete because we discussed in the last part of our class. So we are going to discuss that particular topic today. Okay, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
fine, fine. Okay, so before that, we discussed about the energy derived from oceans. Okay, the first one was the tidal energy. Then we discussed about the wave capture. Then the last one was the OTEC. In the OTEC, we discussed about the closed cycle as well as the open one. Okay, so this was the schematic representation of the closed cycle OTEC. Okay, and hope you understand this particular section. Okay, any doubt from here? Okay, hope there is nothing. So I am moving forward. Okay. So only the difference between this particular thing is that here the particular warm water is used to the like used as the working fluid, but here we will be using another working fluid which have low melting point like ammonia and everything. Okay, and there will be a heat exchanger in by which the heat from the warm water is converted or it is transferred or exchanged to the working fluid. Okay, this was the main change difference between the closed and the open cycle. Okay, so you have to remember that in the closed cycle there will be a working fluid. Okay, which have low melting point. Okay, and compared to like saying about the open one, there will not be any working fluid such that in the sense the warm water in itself is the working fluid. Okay, hope you understand. Next, we are going to discuss about the geothermal. Okay, it's we already discussed this particular thing, but as I told, okay, that was that much not that much finished, so we are taking it for this period. Okay, so geothermal. So from the name itself, you will be understanding what is meant by geo.
Earth.
Yeah, earth. Okay, then the thermal means the heat. So from the name itself, you will be getting an idea that the heat energy which is obtaining from the earth or earth means you have here you have to consider the surface of the earth. Okay, surface of the earth or the inner surface of the earth. Okay, so this particular geothermal energy or this geothermal word is derived from the Greek word. Okay, like it is derived from Greek word and the meaning we already know. So you have to describe this particular energy as it is energy stored in the form of heat below the earth's surface. So I am asking a question that if we are moving from surface of the earth into the inner surface of the earth by digging a trench, so I am asking what will be the changes? Can you tell me?
Temperature കൂടിയിരിക്കും.
Yeah, temperature will be increasing. Okay, why the temperature is increasing? Because like as a human, while thinking about the temperature and heat energy, we know only the one source which is giving this particular energy is sun, right?
Ah,
Yeah, so comparing to that energy, because for us, just having a logic thinking, there's a man standing in the surface of the earth will have more energy. Sorry, more will be having or will be facing more energy or the sunlight than having a man from who is standing like few meters down the earth, right? They will have less sunlight only, right? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so yeah, your answer is right, but my question is that how can you say that the temperature will be increasing? How can you say the earth, like the temperature will be increasing if we are going down from the surface of the air to the inner or the core of the earth? Do you understand my question? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, then tell me why? Then what will be the source of energy? Do you ever heard about the few theories of the earth formation?
Core part,
Oh,
Earthinde.
yeah, okay. Yeah, core part, then there will be mantle and inner mantle. So many things, so many sections will be there. My question is that why and how that particular heat energy is the inside the earth, or as you said, in the core part of the earth. Do you ever heard about the earth formation or the theories? Few theories. I think you maybe studied in eighth standard or Big Bang theory. Do you remember? Okay, the thing is that in millions of years ago, this particular Earth was a like a glowing, like a red hot thing. Okay, then later, due to so many reactions and so many things, it start cooling down. Okay, but still, the core of the Earth is having heat, or it is in a like red hot. I actually remember, don't remember that particular term. Actually, I will show you that picture. Do you see the? Okay, can you see this particular film, like this diagram or this slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so here you can see that there is some temperature given. Okay, 2000, 3000 degrees celsius and 6000 degrees celsius. Okay, so the inner core, outer core, lower mantle and upper mantle and crust, there are so many other classifications of also the. Okay, so here you have to understand that in the inner core region, the temperature is around 6000. Okay, roughly we can say between 5000 and 6000. Okay, so that much energy or the heat energy is there. Okay, so as a result, what will be happening? This is all the rock part. Okay, so uh, so this particular energy will be transferred here now. So there will be rocks. How many rock will be there? Okay, and there will be what? So many water, underground water will be there. So this particular hot rock will be transferring the heat from here and to the underground water. Okay, this particular underground water will be getting heated, or it will become hot water. Okay, so by understanding the geographical region where this particular thing is there, we can utilize that energy. Okay, so the studies are saying that if we are coming down, like coming down from here to here, like 6 miles or 60 miles around, then we will get the energy. Okay, which will be around, or which will be a 5000 times more than the energy now we are consuming. Okay, that much energy is here. Okay, but the thing is that we have to dig that much beneath this that much length or that much depth must be created in order to get that particular energy. Okay, so this is the thing where the energy, why the energy is there in the inner surface of the earth. So while if you are describing this particular thermal energy, you have to like describe these particular words from where these are getting and the meaning of that, then the energy stored in the form of heat below the earth's surface. Okay, surface. Okay, and you have to understand that it is potential is limitless. As I told, it is around 5000 times more than the energy what we are consuming. Okay, and One way or it is clean and sustainable, because while you can understand, like while thinking about the, we already studied the uh, hydroelectric power plant, right? So at that time there is so many emissions takes place, okay, while due to that symbol, like so many plants which is inside the water, and as well as there is so many emissions like methane and carbon dioxide, etc. Here it is not that, and it is not causing any damage to the environment also. Okay, there is no such danger or hazards situations causing by this particular energy resource. Okay, so moving to this, so this is the thing. Okay, so here the energy, the thermal energy, how we are going to utilize that particular thermal energy, what that is what we are told. So here, as I told, the inner part, the magma will be there, molten metal will be there, and that from the energy or the heat energy will be transferred and it become the hot rock, and this hot rock will be converting like transferring heat to the hot water. Till this, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so moving to this mainly, yeah. And to our another topic, as do you remember while we are discussing about the solar energy, we told there is few technology, okay, few technology by which we are converting or we are utilizing that particular thermal energy or that solar energy to develop an electricity. Do you remember that electricity or whatever we need? My question is that we are getting abundant of solar energy, right? So while teaching or while discussing about the solar energy, I used to say that there are few technologies, okay, by which we are utilizing that particular solar energy, and we will be converting that solar energy into our useful needs for water heating or for energy or electricity production and everything. For that particular conversion, we are utilizing or we are using few technologies. Okay, do you remember that? Do you remember? Hey, do you remember? Amarnath, Amarnath, Arjunam.
Yes, sir.
അർജുനമ്മ ഓർമ്മയുണ്ടോ?
ഓർമ്മയില്ല സാറേ.
വെയിറ്റ്. Can you see? Hello?
No, sir.
No. What about now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. എൻ്റെ മക്കളെ ഇതെല്ലാം പഠിച്ചിട്ട് പോകണം അന്നൊന്ന്. ഞാൻ ചോദിച്ചത് എന്താന്ന് വെച്ചാ, ലൈക്ക് in the solar section we are discussing about the solar energy is utilized by two methods. One is solar thermal energy conversion is the thermal energy, as well as using a photovoltaic system. Do you remember?
Uh,
Okay, this is through these two technologies. Okay, we are converting that particular solar energy into our useful needs, electricity, lighting. Okay, electricity and everything. We are converting this particular solar energy into our useful need, solar energy or heating and everything. Okay, for that we are using and or for thermal uses or heating uses. Okay, here for the thermal we will be utilizing or we will be focusing that particular in the case of solar cooker and everything. Do you remember? We will be
Yes.
focusing that particular rays or and that solar rays into a concentrated to one point. Okay, through which what will happen here, and then what will happen here, that heating process happens. Okay, similarly we will be utilizing the PV photovoltaic system. Okay, photovoltaic system. Here we will be using some panels and everything. Okay, we already discussed it. Okay, you are not studying that. You just listen and understand. Only that much is needed for this particular subject. Okay, this is not a problematic or a theory like theory paper. The our core theory paper wala. So you just understand and everything was you already learned the topic. Few more advanced sections will be there only. Okay, the same character you are showing now can showing now is resemble or shown in your answer sheet also. Like I can just categorize your answer sheet into two types in your class. Okay, one two. Okay, one there will be a few students who will be explaining the same things with the technical words and everything. Okay, technical words and everything. Here they will be explaining with their own words, like and everything. They you didn't even few of them you didn't even read the notebook or you didn't see the videos and whatever we provided. You just give every problem is caused by human. Okay, human due to the human action, due to the humans do like that, do humans do. It's not the way to write this particular examination or particular theory. Whatever theory you are writing, you have to give the technical term. How many times I told you? Okay, this is a non-credit subject. Okay, that's fine, but still you have, if you are getting a low mark or low internal, as well as if you got failed in this particular, it will stay there as supply. Okay, and you have to understand that being like having a supply for a subject which is a non-credit subject, it is very bad. Okay, and it is very simple because from the 8 9 10 and maximum of plus 2, this much knowledge is enough, and that knowledge is not that much tough also. Like if we are saying about the max integration and differentiation, we the basic thing we will be learning from the plus 2. Okay, so but it is little bit tough for you also. So we can understand that. Oh, it's okay, fine, tough. But this is the basics thing, and we will have a like we will all have a particular view about this particular energy and everything. From the lower class itself, you are having a face-to-face like relation between this. Okay, so thing is that just understand the thing. Okay, just write the already so many times I told just write the things. I have a lecture note on this. Okay, and for understanding, further understanding it, because that's why I am adding some videos also to, in order to make this particular section interesting. But you are not giving any output from the, you are not giving any response. If it is no or yes, whatever it may be, give it. How many times I told you? Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So here, likewise, we discuss about the solar. Here, the energy conversion or the utilization. Or wait, what? Okay, other frame. Good. Okay, so in the thermal energy, sorry, in the geothermal energy, here we will be utilizing, or we will be utilizing this particular energy by two technologies or two methods. Okay, so now we are going to understand that particular two methods. Okay, so first one is, and these are the points you have to add while you are writing that particular. Okay, the center of the earth is 500, so you can just change it to 500 to 500 to 6 sorry 5000 to 6000. Okay, so the temperature rise, okay, you can add that one also, that that say that for every 30 to 50 meters down to the surface, 1 centimeter will be increasing. Okay, so here this geothermal energy can be captured by two methods. First one is the thermal power plant, and the second one is the thermal heat pumps. Okay, it is very simple. There is nothing to study also. Just have an idea that here in the geothermal power plant, the we will be using the heat from the deep inside the earth to generate the steam, and we will be making that electricity. Okay, so here we will be taking that particular hot water. You can you can see that label 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, okay, so what will happen, that particular hot water will be pumped from the deep underground. Okay, from this particular. Okay, so this particular hot water will be taken from here. So here, what will be happening when the water reach into the surface of the surface? Okay, so the pressure drop happens, or the pressure will be different. Here there will be high pressure, and the pressure drop happen. As a result, what will happen? This hot water will be converted into steam. Okay, so on the surface here we will be taking that hot water to the surface, and the surface there will be changing the pressure, and changing the pressure in the sense there will be a drop in the pressure. Okay, so and which causes the water will be changed into, or will be converted into steam. This particular steam is allowed to spin or rotate the turbine, by which it will be connected to a generated by a shaft. Okay, and this generator will be producing that particular electricity. Okay, so this after expansion in the turbine of the steam will be expanding, or the steam will be cooled. Okay, cooled off in the, and this particular steam after the expansion or the spinning of this particular turbine, it will be taken into a cooling tower. Okay, so cooling tower, and will be condensed, or will be converted into liquid again, and will be given into the underground itself. Okay, and there is a new term known as injection well. It is nothing but it is a well, or it will be driven the particular water into the earth, or we can say the water is pumped into the earth by this particular injection well. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah. So the here from here hot water will be taken, and here there will be a pressure drop. As a result, the it will be converted into steam, and the steam will be rotating the turbine. And this after the this particular expansion of the steam happen, it will be taken to the cooling surface. Okay, sorry, cooling tower, and by which the particular steam will be condensed and become liquid, or we can say that water, and that particular water is again taken into the deep, or into the underground earth through injection wells. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now the next one is that thermal heat pumps. Okay, here there is a difference. Okay, ഓക്കെ, ഇത് രണ്ടും എന്താ കമ്പയർ ചെയ്ത് പഠിച്ചാൽ മതി കേട്ടോ. ആൻഡ് ക്യാൻ യു പ്ലീസ് ടെൽ മീ ടിൽ വാട്ട് 10:20 or 10:30?
10:20.
Okay, fine, fine. Okay. So here, this is the working procedure. So here you have to understand the hot water from the underground is taken here, taken to the uh, surface. Okay, so this is the point. Hot water is taken to the surface, and we will be utilizing that particular energy, and we will be generating electricity, and we are giving it down. Okay, so in the case of geothermal heat pump, we will be utilizing the energy from the underground itself. That is, we can say that we will be using a working fluid. It may be water or some refrigerant. Okay, it may be some water or refrigerant. Actually, this particular system is used for heating buildings. Okay, can you please identify these two changes in these two picture?
സണ്ണും പിന്നെ
Yeah.
ഇലയും മഞ്ഞ്.
Yeah, this represents the winter, and this represents the summer. Okay, this is the main difference between. For that you will be understanding at the winter. Okay, നമുക്ക് വിന്ററിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ എന്താ പറയണ്ടേ, ബിൽഡിംഗ് ഹീറ്റിന്റെ ആവശ്യമൊന്നുമില്ല. ബട്ട് ഇൻ ദ വെസ്റ്റേൺ കൺട്രീസ് ഓൾ ദ കോൾഡ് കൺട്രീസ്, okay, we have to use this particular setup, or we will be use not this particular setup, we have to use some heat pump in order to give temperature inside that particular building. So here the water or the refrigerant will be moving through a loop of pipe. Okay, loop of pipeിലൂടെ എന്താ വാട്ടറോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അത് സംഭവിക്കുന്നുണ്ടാവും. The particular refrigerant will be moving. Okay, so what will happen that here that the refrigerant will be going down, 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 and as a result, when it reaches that particular hot region, that particular region, from that particular region, the heat energy will be absorbed by the refrigerant. Okay, the heat energy will be absorbed by the refrigerant, and it will be okay from here. Then that particular energy will be absorbed. Then it will be transferred into the heat pump, or it will be given to the building. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, in the similar situation, here it will be the like for understanding that particular thing, you have to just understand that this will be a reversed process of this. Okay, for an like describing this particular thing, we have to study about the heat pump, and there is a reversible heat pump also. Okay, so here that at the summer season, the heat will be absorbed by the refrigerant, and it will be given into the hot reservoir. Okay, and it will be given to the hot area or the hot reservoir, by which this particular heat energy will be given here, and this working fluid will get cooled, and that will be given into the building. Okay, this is the main thing we are discussing about the geothermal heat pumps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Okay. So now this is the geothermal energy hotspots in the world. This is not that much important in syllabus, but for understanding. Okay. So here you have to understand that most of the hotspot we can see where the like mainly this energy will be the, or will be the energy, the availability of this geothermal energy will be more where the volcanic active, the volcanoes is there, and everything that. Okay, so here these are the few areas where, so we can say this there will be, you just think this is the area or the hotspot means where that particular geothermal energy is available in the surface of the earth. Okay, this is just for your knowledge only. Okay, but if you are able to draw it, it will be very nice. Okay. Okay, coming back to the energy and like spot in India. Okay, so here we have to understand. Just while writing that particular points, you can add this also. And these two things, the Pulga Valley, okay, Pulga Valley, and this Manikarnan. Okay, this is mainly two. This is, I think, Manikarnan was in Himachal Pradesh, I think. Okay, and this Pulga is in Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir also. Okay, so this is the main non hotspots in India. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. And now just we can go and watch a video. There is actually two videos. Okay. Planet Earth. It's hot and full of energy. If you've ever observed an erupting volcano, sat in a geothermal hot spring, or visited the geysers at Yellowstone National Park, you've experienced geothermal energy. The deeper you travel into the Earth, the hotter it gets. The Earth's crust is made of rocks and water. Underneath the Earth's crust is a layer of hot molten rock called magma, which is even hotter than the sun's surface. This Earth heat, also called geothermal energy, is a clean, renewable source of both power and heat. The energy from less than 10 kilometers deep contains 50,000 times more energy than all the oil and natural gas resources in the world. Globally, geothermal currently generates enough electricity to meet the needs of 60 million people. We can harness this vast energy by developing geothermal power projects, or geopower. Using today's technology, we can locate and drill into the geothermal resource at only a few kilometers deep and capture the rising hot water and steam. Releasing a small amount of that heat in the right way can create electricity, and the formation water is re-injected back into the same reservoir underground to be reheated and recycled. Binary turbine power plants use hot formation water to vaporize and... Hello?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Here we discussed about the geothermal energy power plant, right?
yes.
ഓക്കെ അപ്പം ഒന്നുമില്ല, ഒന്നും കൂടി മനസ്സിലാക്കി വെക്കുക. അവിടെ നമ്മൾ എന്താണ്, ഈ അണ്ടർഗ്രൗണ്ടിൽ നിന്ന് വരുന്ന ഹോട്ട് വാട്ടർ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാണ്, നമ്മൾ സർഫസിലേക്ക് കൊടുക്കുന്നു. അവിടെ എന്താണ്, പ്രഷർ ഡ്രോപ്പ് വരുന്നു, അത് സ്റ്റീമായിട്ട് കൺവേർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നു അല്ലേ? ഓക്കെ, എന്നിട്ട് എന്താണ്, അത് നമ്മളോട് സാധാരണ രീതിയിൽ ദർ ഈസ് എ ബൈനറി. ഓക്കെ, ബൈനറി തെർമൽ പ്ലാന്റ് ഈസ് ദർ. ഈ ബൈനറി എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ എന്താ, ബൈ എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ എന്താ,
2.
ടു. ഓക്കെ, അത്രയേ ഉള്ളൂ അതിന്റെ ഉത്തരം. അത് ഈ ബൈനറി എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ, ഈ ബൈനറി പവർ പ്ലാന്റ് എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ വി വിൽ ബി യൂട്ടിലൈസിങ് ഫ്ലൂയിഡ്സ് ടു വർക്കിംഗ് ഫ്ലൂയിഡ് ഉണ്ടാവും. ഒന്നെന്തായിരിക്കും, ഈ അണ്ടർഗ്രൗണ്ടിൽ നിന്ന് വരുന്ന വാട്ടർ ആയിരിക്കും. ഓക്കെ, ഇത് അനദർ തിങ്. നമ്മളിപ്പം ഇതിന്റെ മുന്നേ പറഞ്ഞാൽ അമോണിയ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നില്ലേ, ക്ലോസ്ഡിലും ഓപ്പണിലും പറഞ്ഞുതരും. ഡു യു റിമെമ്പർ? ഒട്ടക്കില്.
Yes.
ഓക്കെ, ഒട്ടക്കിൽ എന്താണ്, നമ്മൾ ആ ഹോട്ട് വാട്ടർ ക്ലോസ്ഡ് ഒട്ടക്കിൽ എടുക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത് ഹോട്ട് വാട്ടർ യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് എന്താണ് നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യുന്നത്, അവിടെ ഒരു വർക്കിംഗ് ഫ്ലൂയിഡായ അമോണിയയാണ് നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നത്, കൺവേർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. എന്നിട്ട് അതാണ് നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നത്, ടർബൈന് സ്പിൻ ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി നമ്മൾ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സിമിലർലി ഇൻ ദ ബൈനറി പവർ പ്ലാന്റ്, വാട്ട് വിൽ ഹാപ്പനിങ് ദാറ്റ് ദിസ് സെയിം തിങ് ഹാപ്പൺ. ഇവിടെ ഇപ്പം ഈ കേഴ്സർ കാണുന്നുണ്ടോ? ഓക്കെ, ഇവിടെ ഇല്ല ഹോട്ട് വാട്ടർ എന്താണ്, ഈ ഹോട്ട് വാട്ടർ ഇങ്ങനെ പോയിട്ട് സർക്കുലേറ്റ് ചെയ്യും. ഈ ഹോട്ട് വാട്ടർ എന്താണ്, ഇതൊരു ഈ ബ്ലാക്കിലുള്ള ഒരു ഹീറ്റ് എക്സ്ചേഞ്ചർ ആണ്. ഓക്കെ, ഇതിലൂടെ എന്തുണ്ടാവും, വർക്കിംഗ് ഫ്ലൂയിഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള വേറൊരു ഫ്ലൂയിഡും കൂടി ഉണ്ടാവും. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പം ഇവിടുന്ന് വരുന്ന ഈ ഹോട്ട് വാട്ടറിന്റെ ഹീറ്റ് എനർജി എന്ത് ചെയ്യും, ഈ വരുന്ന വർക്കിംഗ് ഫ്ലൂയിഡ് അബ്സോർബ് ചെയ്യും. എന്നിട്ട് അതാണ് എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നത്, സർക്കുലേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡ്? നമുക്ക് അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു വീഡിയോ കൂടി ഉണ്ട്, അതും കൂടി കണ്ടിട്ട് നമുക്ക് വൈൻഡ് അപ്പ് ചെയ്യാം. അപ്പം ബൈനറി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഈ രണ്ട് ഫ്ലൂയിഡ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്, അവിടെ ഒരു ഹീറ്റ് എക്സ്ചേഞ്ചറും കൂടി ഉണ്ട് എന്ന് മനസ്സിലാക്കുക. അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡ്?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ready. Another fluid. The second fluid in a reservoir underground to be reheated and recycled. Binary turbine power plants use hot formation water to vaporize another fluid. The second fluid drives a turbine and generator to produce electricity. This closed-loop system produces no emissions and has one of the smallest environmental footprints of any power supply. Geothermal plants provide power 365 days per year, 24 hours per day. And projects are designed to operate a minimum of 20 to 30 years.
Its clean electricity is delivered via power lines to your community. Borealis Geopower has a project goal to develop a 15 to 20 megawatt energy power facility. This is enough to provide clean, renewable electricity for over 15,000 homes. The advantages of geothermal do not stop at clean power. The geopower facility's waste heat can be used for a variety of community applications, including district heating for greenhouses, hot spring bathing, fish farms, and timber drying, to name just a few. By harnessing our Earth's heat resource, we can create a clean, renewable energy project that can grow your community today and create an ideal model for energy development for the next generation of Canadians.
And now this is just
Hi,
40,
I'm Jeff Goldmere, G's Fuel Guy.
just
And I'm Simon Blakey, the IHS Market Energy Expert. Today,
sorry. So this is what I told about the binary power plant. Okay. After this, we can wind up. Okay. Are you okay with that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the same thing happened. The production well as well as the injection well, and the turbine will be the okay, and the condenser. Okay, generator. Yeah, that is what I told. There will be a energy transfer. Okay, there will be a heat exchanger by which the energy will be transferred. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. ഈ വീഡിയോസ് എല്ലാം കാണിക്കുന്നത് എന്തിനാന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ while you have to add all these points, okay, then only it will be better. അല്ലാതെ വെറുതെ നമ്മൾ സിനിമ കാണുന്ന പോലെ കണ്ടിട്ട് അങ്ങ് പോകരുത്. അതിന്റെ ഇതും കൂടി ഓർമ്മയിൽ
Zurich
ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കണം.
offers a high quality of life. Situated on lakes.
Okay, sorry for that. Okay, tell me the attendance, please.